Alright, hey there, how we doing, Veve and Ecomi community? It is OhmDawg coming at you with another price action update within the Omi marketplace. Today we're going to jump into the charts and also take a look at what is dropping this Saturday on the Veve app. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and drop the disclaimer and we'll jump into the video. This is not financial advice. This video is for educational purposes only. Trading with money involves risk. I'm not responsible for any decisions you make based off this information. Alright, everybody, let's go ahead and go over to the Veve Twitter real quick. We'll go ahead and watch this video together, sort of. I'll just run through it, actually. Uh-oh, no audio. We have the Loki crocodile, or alligator, whichever you want to say. I don't know where this originates from, but we have our common right here, straight to the ultra rare and a secret rare edition. So that drops the 23rd of October at 8 a.m. Pacific time, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard. So without further ado, everybody, let's go ahead and jump into the charts. That's my dog Jackson. But alright, so gonna go ahead and throw up real straight going into the weekly chart real quick. We're just gonna look how price is currently printing throughout this current weekly candle. We are currently trading bearish, and I'm gonna go ahead and go to the hour real quick so we can go ahead and recap what we have seen since the last time. And if you are new to the channel, just don't pay attention to any of this. I'll kind of explain as we go. So since last time, we were trading relatively within, this area right here was what we were, looking at previously. And what I want to point out is, well, what we were looking for, obviously we were looking for price to, either stay above this low right here and give us a, a higher low scenario. So in terms of something like, market building momentum back up to the upside and showing that the bears are still within this space and carrying out the momentum we have from further left. But we did not get that scenario. We actually traded down, which was the other scenario was, are we going to start breaking down from here? And we have obviously gotten that answer. So we'll go ahead and dive into that. So currently, since last video, since we have broken down, we do want to start to pay attention to the higher time frames now, because obviously on the lower time frames, 15-minute, we've really seen that shift in momentum on the lower time frames. So that really indicates throughout all the time frames that we are showing market exhaustion to the upside. Obviously I could point that out right here. We had a low right here. We could even point this high out. We had a high, we had a low, we had a high, we broke down, we had a low, and we traded back up and made a lower high right here. And what that told us was, could the market be starting to exhaust right here? And that's exactly what happened. We had a little area marked off in here. I don't know where it went, but you can go back in any of the past 3 or 4 videos and check that out as well. We had this area marked off to see if price would react either through it or trade up into it and then back out. And we obviously have this scenario right here, which is now showing us on lower time frames. So like the hour, the 30-minute, we are now seeing that shift in momentum. And what I mean by that is we're starting to break market structure on the downside. And what I mean by that, I'll explain this real quick. We have a healthy bullish market which trades high, low, higher than the next low is higher than the previous. The next high is higher than the previous. The next low is higher than the previous, and so on and so forth. And when the markets shift momentum, you'll see a break in that trend evidently. So, for instance, we have a low right here. We'll see a shift in momentum, and we'll see that kind of confirmed when price, starts to trade back up and starts to, break down and weaken that momentum that it was showing previously. And we start breaking down into bearish price action, which is we start off with a high, and we have a low, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high, and a lower low, which concludes that's what a bearish market is psychologically. And how I use that to read the charts, when I see these shifts in momentum, this may not be, a shift in momentum on the monthly time frame, because this monthly candlestick could very well still close bullish, in my opinion. So that is something I want to keep an eye out on. Obviously, still got a little bit of time left within this candlestick, so we just definitely want to keep an eye on the monthly time frame. But as far as the weekly, it is, we are closing kind of strong. As of now, at least, we still have this end of the week to go, so this could very well just, start to reject up and start to trade higher again. But as of now, for the downside scenario, this is looking good. As of now, it's playing into this bearish candle as we speak. It's already kind of rejected it a little bit. So we'll see how much we get into there, but definitely would like to see this weekly candle close below here for the bearish scenario, and if this weekly candle closes above, we can start to see price start to trade back up again. So that is something I'm looking out for. But on the daily time frame, we really want to point out this selling pressure here, especially out of our marked areas that we had, like we have pointed out right here. Some of these areas we've had drawn out for about a week and a half. So through this area, price traded down into it. Now it is attacking this liquidity right here. And so what does that tell us? What are we looking for right now? So currently back to the higher time frames, we really want to see how price trades. I already have this area marked down here, but for the 24 to 48 hour scenario, we really want to see how price trades into this area. So basically this bearish candlestick, I'm just going to use the open and the close of the candle to point it out, just to keep it relatively simple. So we want to see how, on the higher time frames, keep in mind how price does trade into, will it trade into and out of this area, like so. Where's my brush? There it is. Will it trade into and out of this area, like so? Oh my goodness. Like so. Back out, or will it start to trade into it and through it and down to lower liquidity levels that we've had pointed out in the past? So that's pretty much it. We are paying attention to the higher time frames right now to see how these candles close and see how everything starts to form itself. The lower time frames have really confirmed kind of what we're looking for, at least on the short term. We are seeing short-term retracement or a short-term correction. Now where to? That's why I have those marked areas, because those are very highly responsive areas within the market where institutional orders sit, and it's something I want to keep my eye on. So with that being said, everybody, I do appreciate everybody stopping by. We broke 300 subscribers. We are now at 307, 308. So thank you, everybody. If you are new to the channel, make sure you like and subscribe. And this is OhmDawg coming at you with another OMI price action update. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.